Chosen One, hear me. You are not here by accident. Heaven itself has ordered your steps into this exact moment. This is not coincidence, it is divine appointment, perfect spiritual timing. The Spirit of the living God has paused your scroll because you are standing at the edge of a supernatural breakthrough, a divine wealth transfer that will rewrite the story of your life. Chosen One, the battle you endured was not punishment, it was preparation. Every tear, every trial, every closed door was positioning you for this very hour. As it is written in Habakkuk 2-3, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, though it tarry. Wait for it, it will surely come, it will not delay." That appointed time is now. You are standing before a door that no man can shut. The enemy tried to bury you, but all they did was plant you in the soil of destiny. Today, you are rising, crowned with authority, walking into a season of unstoppable provision. Anointed One, lift your spirit. Heaven is opening its treasury. What was withheld is being released. What was delayed is being delivered. Congratulations, it is done, and you will never have to go through that again. Chosen One, the moment you refused to break, the entire system of darkness began to unravel. What was designed to finish you became the very trigger of its collapse. The enemy thought they had perfected their strategy. They lined up betrayals like dominoes, timed losses to break your spirit, and stacked obstacles so high that no ordinary soul could endure. But when the moment of ultimate pressure arrived, you did not shatter. Instead, you compressed into something denser, stronger, unbreakable. You became the spiritual diamond they never expected to see. Anointed One, here is the secret. Much of the pain you carried was never even yours. It was the residue of generations. Families do not only pass down bloodlines, they pass down battles. Curses, debts, unhealed wounds. These accumulate until someone strong enough is chosen to bear the weight and end the cycle. That someone was you. Heaven searched and found in you the resilience to be the circuit breaker. This is why your trials felt heavier than your life circumstances justified. You were not only fighting for yourself, you were standing for ancestors who fell and descendants not yet born. When you endured without collapsing, you reset the line. Curses lost their legal authority. Cycles surrendered their power to repeat. What took generations to build unraveled in a single lifetime, because you carried the fire to finish what others could not. I know the loneliness of such a calling. I have cried for battles I could not explain, groaned under burdens I did not understand. Only later did I see I was not just surviving for me. I was interceding for those connected to my blood, and so were you. Every tear you shed was evidence entered into heaven's record. Every prayer whispered in the dark was a strike against the contracts of bondage. While you endured, something miraculous was happening within you. Most carried trauma like scar tissue, jagged and painful, but you metabolized pain differently. Your spiritual DNA turned poison into medicine, weakness into authority, wounds into wisdom. Betrayal sharpened your discernment. Loss uncovered hidden wells of faith. Attacks awakened strength that shocked even heaven's angels. Here lies the mystery. The enemy, in exhausting themselves against you, forged your arsenal. Every weapon fired at you became raw material for your crown. Every dart turned into armor. Every scheme only refined your defenses. They thought escalation would crush you, but what you felt was not escalation, it was desperation. They were running out of time. Hell emptied its armory because they knew survival would place you in untouchable territory. That is why it felt like war with no relief. Every demon with a grudge, every human pawn, Every system under their control was unleashed against you. But you were not imagining it. You were facing the concentrated fury of a kingdom about to lose its chance forever. Chosen One, they thought they were fighting you, but in reality, they were fighting the God within you. They brought finite power. You drew from an infinite well. Every strike was met with multiplied grace. Every plan was overturned by divine wisdom. And while they thought you were collapsing, you were rising. Each failed attempt lifted you higher until their weapons could no longer touch you. Chosen One, your survival did more than carry you into another season. It awakened something eternal within you. The very voices that once pierced you with whispers now sound like static. What used to bend your emotions and weaken your resolve has lost access. This is not just maturity, it is divine immunity. Your endurance rewrote the rules of what could touch your life. Anointed One, your spirit now functions like a radar, scanning and rejecting what does not belong. Manipulation is exposed before the words are fully spoken. Toxic energy announces itself before it enters the room. Deception cracks open even while wearing the mask of sincerity. This is not paranoia. It is supernatural intelligence forged in fire. What once blindsided you has become your early warning system. The enemy's entire strategy depended on surprise, but you cannot be surprised anymore. You have become too attuned, too aligned, too sharpened by heaven's hand. Where others stumble, you sense alarms ringing in your chest. Your pain has been converted into discernment, your scars into shields. Do you remember that moment, Chosen One? The one buried deep in your memory when everything was stripped away. When resources dried up, when support systems crumbled, when even reasons to keep fighting seemed gone. That was their checkmate moment. They calculated you would fold, but instead of collapse, something holy erupted. A roar rose from within you, pure defiance against the very concept of defeat. You didn't just survive, you declared war on surrender itself. That moment shifted the unseen. Spiritual laws bent in your favor. What once had access lost its credentials. What once drained your strength found its connection severed. What once manipulated your emotions discovered its frequency jammed. Your declaration rewrote reality. Chosen One, your survival became their haunting. Hell does not just remember their failed attempt, they relive it every time your name is spoken. Their confidence has been shattered, their certainty replaced by torment. The memory of their failure cripples them before they can even move against you again. Plots backfired, alliances fractured, predictions failed. Their timing misfired. Their foolproof strategy collapsed under its own weight. Why? Because they underestimated the God within you. They thought you were fragile clay, but you revealed yourself as unbreakable stone. Now, Anointed One, your scars have become symbols of authority. That nightmare season was not your destruction, it was your coronation. Every moment of agony was another hammer blow, fitting a crown onto your head. That crown is not made of gold, it is forged of wisdom distilled from tears, power compressed from pain, and authority tempered in fire. You are no longer patching wounds and hoping for relief. You are walking in revelation, aware that everything you suffered has been repurposed into glory. You carry yourself differently because you are different. The one who entered the battle is not the same as the one who emerged. Chosen One, the gavel has already fallen. Heaven has declared your season complete. No force on earth or in hell can appeal the verdict. You carry the seal of one tested, proven, and untouchable. Chosen One, listen carefully. Your survival did more than secure your freedom. It created a ripple effect across generations. Hell's entire strategy depended on one assumption: that you would eventually break under pressure, like so many before you. But when you refused, the system glitched. Cycles that destroyed your ancestors began to malfunction. Curses that clung for centuries suddenly lost their grip. Generational debts began to cancel themselves because someone, you, proved they could be survived. Anointed One, what happened in your secret battles is now echoing across dimensions. Other chosen ones, who may never know your name, are benefiting from your precedent. Their storms are ending faster. Their battles are turning suddenly. Patterns that held their families for years are dissolving overnight. Why? Because you became a system update for the chosen network. Heaven wrote new code into the atmosphere, using your endurance as the example. The enemy's subscription service of suffering is hemorrhaging subscribers. Their premium package, cycles of defeat, addiction, poverty, heartbreak, no longer delivers the promised outcome. People who should have folded are rising. Souls that should have given up are discovering fresh strength. It is as if Hell's best program has gone into bankruptcy because you proved their claims false. You were never a customer in their system. You were the virus sent to corrupt it from within. And now, Chosen One, you walk in the aftermath of victory. Each step you take declares to the universe: destruction can be survived, chains can be broken, endings can birth beginnings. You are not only free, you are dangerous. Dangerous to every system designed to keep chosen ones in bondage. The subscription has been cancelled forever, but more than that, you have become a walking advertisement for Heaven's upgrade program. You show others that suffering is not permanent, it is preparation for authority. Think back to those nights you thought Heaven was silent. While you were barely holding on, Heaven was building scaffolding in unseen dimensions. Every desperate prayer activated angelic reinforcements. Every tear triggered divine intervention protocols that had been waiting for your signal. The enemy studied your circumstances, your empty account, your broken relationships, your failing health, and concluded you were finished. But they misread the metrics. They forgot that your true battle was unfolding in realms where their surveillance had no access. Chosen One, while they attacked your visible life, Heaven fortified your invisible foundation. Every night you doubted if you could rise again, angels were stationed to ensure you did. Every moment you felt abandoned, divine presence was literally breathing through you, keeping your pulse steady, keeping your mind anchored. What looked like defeat was actually delayed victory, building pressure behind a dam that eventually burst with unstoppable force. And when it did, reality around you recalibrated. The atmosphere you now carry is dense with authority. Deception grows uncomfortable near you. Manipulation loses its grip when you enter the room. You don't have to activate it consciously, it is automatic, the result of surviving what was designed to destroy you. You are living proof that Hell's most convincing illusions are powerless suggestions. This is why people notice something different even when they can't explain it. They sense weight, reverence, authority in you. You carry respect without demanding it. You embody breakthrough simply by existing. Your presence whispers to others. Cycles end, chains break, hope rises. And that is what Hell fears most. Your very existence disproves their greatest lie. Chosen One, your victory was not small, and it was not temporary. It was generational, and it continues to compound. Every sunrise you wake up unbroken adds weight to your authority. Each day you stand firm. You prove again that the most elaborate traps of the enemy are escapable. What they thought would be your final battle was only your entrance exam into a level of spiritual authority they never imagined you could reach. Anointed One, remember this. Heaven advances those who endure. Your survival qualified you for access to assignments, opportunities, and resources that cannot be forged or counterfeited. This is why doors that once resisted you are swinging open. This is why favor is finding you without your effort. It is not luck, it is recognition. Your survival has been stamped into the records of heaven, and that certificate is opening atmospheres, shifting negotiations, and pulling provision toward you. Think of it this way. While the enemy was trying to bury you in shame, heaven was engraving new credentials on your soul. Credentials that read, tested and proven unbreakable. These cannot be forged, they cannot be stolen, and they cannot expire. They announce to every realm, spiritual and natural, that you have authority. Chosen One, your case is being cited as precedent. In the courts of heaven, your endurance stands as proof that the fiercest strategies of darkness can be overturned. Angels point to your survival when interceding for others, saying, "It was possible there, and it will be possible here." You did not just survive for yourself, you survived for the entire body of chosen ones. This is why others now find their storms shortening. Their battles are turning quicker, their chains are breaking faster. Your slipstream is carrying them forward. The path you carved with your pain has become a highway of deliverance. Your prayers were bricks, your tears were mortar, your faith became the pavement under their feet. Even as you suffered, heaven was building a coalition around you. Shockwaves from your victory disrupted enemy operations far beyond your sight. Systems that once functioned with precision are misfiring. Human agents are faltering. Principalities are staggering. Coordination is collapsing. Why? Because you refuse to break at the appointed time. Chosen One, your lonely prayers dismantled networks. Your private tears sabotaged institutions. What felt like silence was actually strategy, God using your endurance to corrupt their foundation. And now, the systems that hunted you are malfunctioning everywhere. Anointed One, do you realize what this means? Your obedience triggered divine protocols long dormant, waiting for a soul strong enough to qualify. Even angels had begun to wonder if those systems would ever activate again. Then you survived, and heaven flipped the switch. Old promises became living reality. Resources began to flow. Protections came online. Opportunities opened that you didn't even seek. That is why your life feels supernatural now. You are not imagining the shift. You are living it. The fairy tales others dismissed are your daily bread. You carry embassy status. Attacks against you are no longer personal, they are diplomatic incidents. Guilt has lost jurisdiction. Shame has no authority. Fear cannot prosecute you. Chosen One, walk in this confidence. You are thriving as living evidence of heaven's government. Your life is proof that defeat is temporary, but authority is eternal. Chosen One, you are no longer just a survivor, you are a multiplier. The oil on your life now carries a reproductive power. Your victory does not stay confined within your own walls. It multiplies into the lives of everyone who comes near your story. When people hear what you endured and overcame, something dormant in them begins to awaken. Dreams buried under years of disappointment start to stir. Hope that seemed dead begins to rise again. Anointed One, this multiplication is not symbolic, it is literal. Your breakthrough carries seeds. Every testimony you share plants those seeds into the hearts of others. They sprout into customized victories, unique to each person, but rooted in the same authority that carried you through fire. This is why the enemy fought you with such fury. They understood that your survival would not stop with you, it would ignite countless others. Your victory went viral in the spirit realm. Every time you declare what God has done, you release transmission, not just inspiration. You become a living broadcast tower, releasing signals of breakthrough into atmospheres of despair. And those signals are reaching people you will never meet, in places you will never walk, triggering victories you may never witness. Chosen One, realize this. Your story has already become infrastructure for others. The path you carved through impossible terrain has turned into a highway of deliverance. Others will walk it with less resistance because you paid the cost to create it. Your tears became bricks, your prayers became mortar, your endurance became a bridge. The narrative that was supposed to define you was one of defeat. Darkness wanted your life to serve as a cautionary tale, but your endurance forced a rewrite. Instead of warning, you became witness. Instead of despair, you became beacon. Instead of limitation, you became expansion. Now your story testifies that endings can be beginnings and that brokenness can be rebirth. Anointed One, the new narrative of your life is not wishful thinking, it is prophetic reality. The same power that sustained you in the valley is writing your future chapters. And those chapters are filled with abundance, influence, and divine overflow. Your scars have become credentials, certifying you as trustworthy with greater assignments. You are not chasing victory, and you are walking in it. You are not waiting for breakthrough, you embody it. The authority you carry is not fragile, it is eternal. Every conversation you have now carries seeds of freedom. Every place you step now bears witness to heaven's government. You are no longer just living for yourself, you are legislating for others. Chosen One, let this settle deep in your heart. Your scars are sermons, your survival is strategy. Your story is a scroll heaven is using to write hope across generations. Everywhere you go, cycles break. Everywhere your voice travels, atmospheres shift. You are no longer only a person, you are a movement of breakthrough. Anointed One, walk boldly in this multiplication. Share your light, declare your story, and watch the seeds reproduce. Your victory is eternal, and its harvest will outlive you. Chosen One, the magnetism you now carry is no accident. Your survival did more than free you, it recalibrated your entire frequency. You are no longer aligned with cycles of defeat. You are tuned to heaven's current, flowing in divine success. What once felt like endless resistance now feels like movement, as though invisible hands are pushing you forward. This is not luck. It is spiritual law in action, birthed through your endurance. Anointed One, have you noticed how people are drawn to you without knowing why? It is because your spirit now broadcasts two powerful signals at once: authority and peace. Authority commands respect. Peace draws hearts. Together, they create an atmosphere that disarms resistance. Doors swing open before you even knock. Conversations bend in your favor. Negotiations end with outcomes beyond your requests. Resources appear from unexpected directions. This is the natural fruit of surviving what was designed to destroy you. Opportunities are searching for you. Assignments are gravitating toward you. Heaven trusts you with greater responsibility because you proved you could be trusted with pain. Angels are dispatched on your behalf because you demonstrated endurance that will not waste divine investment. Even prophetic insight flows more clearly because you have been proven as a vessel who will steward revelation with integrity. This magnetism is not temporary, It does not come and go with moods. It is consistent because it was forged in fire. You carry it everywhere, in every season, without effort. The world now recognizes you as someone who has passed through storms and emerged stronger. Your very presence tells the truth. I cannot be broken. Chosen one, this current does not stop with you. Everyone you encounter feels its pull. Some will simply feel encouraged. Others will experience a deep stirring, like dormant seeds waking up. And, on the deepest level, your very existence becomes a portal for supernatural intervention to touch those who seemed beyond reach. You are not merely a survivor, you are a transmitter of breakthrough. This is why your influence will outlive your presence. Even after you leave a place, the residue of your authority remains. Atmospheres change because you walked through. Relationships transform because you spoke a word. Circumstances shift because you carried weight into them. Your landslide victory continues, generating smaller victories everywhere you go. Now you understand why the enemy feared your endurance so much. You are no longer one person. They see you as a movement. What began as a single act of defiance has multiplied into waves of breakthrough, spreading beyond calculation. Your purpose is not something you have to chase anymore. It has crystallized into your being. You are purpose in motion. Anointed one, recognize what you now carry. Your existence fulfills prophecy. You embody heaven's promise that chains can break, that cycles can end, that hope can rise again. Every step you take is evidence. Every breath you release is confirmation. You are no longer striving to become, you already are. Chosen one, live boldly in this reality. Your scars are your credentials. Your presence is your testimony, and your life declares that the impossible is no match for the anointing you carry. Chosen one, your pain was never pointless. Every tear, every betrayal, every lonely night carried divine purpose. It became the fire that purified your assignment and revealed your true essence. The things that once felt like punishments were actually chisels in the hand of heaven, shaping you into a vessel that could carry glory without breaking. What the enemy sent to crush you was transformed into the very pressure that crystallized your calling. Anointed one, your purpose no longer wavers in confusion. It is clear, sharp, and unmistakable. You instinctively discern what is aligned with your destiny and what is a distraction. You see with precision which relationships will strengthen your mission and which ones will compromise it. You sense immediately which environments are safe for your growth and which ones would drain your fire. This clarity is the fruit of your endurance. You paid for it in sleepless nights and whispered prayers, and now you carry it as spiritual sight. Your purpose will outlive your body because it is anchored in eternity. The impact of your obedience will ripple into generations you may never see. Your story has been recorded in heaven's archives as evidence that cycles can be broken, evidence that human weakness joined with divine strength can overthrow entire systems of oppression. Chosen one, your name is now attached to proof that survival is not only possible, but transformational. This is why people notice something different about you, even if they cannot articulate it. They sense the gravity of someone who has been refined by fire and come out shining. You carry a weight that commands respect without demanding it. Your presence shifts atmospheres. Rooms feel different when you walk in. Conversations change when you add your voice. Hearts ignite with courage simply by being near you. You are living testimony that God still writes new chapters. You are proof that the final word does not belong to darkness, and because of this, your very existence multiplies impact. Even in silence, you are planting seeds of faith. Even in rest, you are broadcasting breakthrough. Anointed One, the enemy knows this. They tremble at the thought of facing you again. Their failure to destroy you now haunts them. Every attempt to rise against you reminds them of their humiliation. You have become their haunting memory, but heaven's beacon. Angels recognize your endurance and rally to you. Blessings flow toward you as if pulled by a magnet. Doors swing open simply because you carry heaven's seal of survival. And this seal makes you more than a survivor. You are now a representative. You walk as an embassy of heaven's kingdom. Attacks against you are not private matters. They are international incidents in the spirit. Heaven defends you with the full weight of its authority. Chosen One, understand this clearly. You are no longer wandering, searching for purpose. You are embodying it. Every step you take fulfills prophecy. Every breath you release declares victory. You don't have to strive to prove yourself. The fire already proved you. Your purpose is now unshakable, and it is eternal. And from this day forward, your life itself will testify. Defeat is temporary, but destiny is forever. Chosen One, your journey through the impossible has closed, but your reign over the impossible has just begun. The storms that nearly consumed you have been transformed into testimonies that now carry you forward. The fire that tried to reduce you to ashes instead forged a crown that no power can remove. You stand today as living evidence that destruction is not inevitable, that chains can be broken, and that what looks like an ending can become the foundation of a glorious beginning. Anointed One, the case against you has been dismissed in the highest court. There is no appeal, no retrial, no chance for the adversary to present their lies again. The contracts of suffering have been torn up. The access points of torment have been sealed. You now carry heaven's signature upon your life, tested, proven, and marked as unbreakable. Every scar has become certification. Every battle you survived is recorded in your spirit, like stamps on a divine passport. Wherever you go, the darkness recognizes it and retreats. They know further attempts would wound only themselves. Heaven, however, sees your seal and responds with favor, provision, and angelic assistance. Blessings flow toward you because survival was your qualification for abundance. Chosen One, your presence has shifted atmospheres. Deception cannot breathe in your space. Manipulation loses its grip when you step in. Hopelessness withers at your arrival. You don't have to try, it is automatic, the overflow of your transformation. You are not merely carrying testimony, you are carrying transmission. You are a broadcast tower of breakthrough. Your influence now multiplies beyond sight. Someone you may never meet will rise because your precedent proved survival is possible. Someone's courage will reignite because your story whispers, if they made it, so can I. That is why the enemy feared your endurance, because it would ripple outward far beyond you. Anointed One, your scars are no longer signs of shame but badges of authority. They speak louder than words. They declare that faith triumphs over fear, that divine timing overrides delay, that God's strength is perfected in weakness. You don't need to convince anyone. Your very existence preaches louder than 1,000 sermons. The networks that once coordinated against you are scattered. Their timing has collapsed. Their predictions are void. What once oppressed you cannot return because you have crossed a threshold in one direction only. You now operate under laws that exempt you from cycles of defeat. Chosen One, embrace this truth. Your future will not look like your past. Every step ahead will demonstrate expansion, favor, and divine overflow. You are not chasing victory, you are walking in it. You are not waiting for breakthrough. You are breakthrough. Lift your head, anointed one. Walk boldly. The war is over, and the crown rests on you. You will never endure that season again. You are proof that endings can birth beginnings, that ashes can birth crowns, and that chosen ones cannot be destroyed. Chosen one, hear this with your whole spirit. Your season of endless warfare is finished. The battles that once defined you will never return in the same way. You have crossed into your appointed Kairos moment, and heaven's decree over your life cannot be overturned. The weight you carried was not wasted. It was transformed into authority, wisdom, and favor that now surround you like a shield. Anointed one, the transfer is not coming, it is here. What was delayed is being delivered. What was withheld is being released. Every step you now take is confirmation that you are walking in victory, not chasing it. The case against you is closed, and the seal of heaven declares you untouchable. Chosen one, move forward with gratitude and expectation. Keep your spirit aligned, your heart surrendered, and your voice lifted in faith. You are a living testimony that cycles can end, chains can break, and destinies can awaken. As you go, carry this word like fire. Share it, speak it, and let others see the evidence of God's hand on your life. If this word resonates, type your agreement below, subscribe to stay connected, and release it to bless another chosen one. Your reign has begun. Walk boldly, walk blessed, walk chosen.